it's Kristen with Simply a Stewart, and I am back today with another Evan Moore review. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys. This was sent to me for free, but it's just my honest opinions of these things. I signed up because I like trying their new products. I like a lot of the products that I've used in the past, and so now I'm able to review and share some of them with you. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Smart Start Sightwords in grade 1. So I will say that this book comes in pre-K, K, and grade 1. So it does have a few grades. I do not believe at this point in time it goes past grade 1. Might be a suggestion, Evan Moore, but I'm really excited to try this out. I'm actually planning to use this with my upcoming second grader who is a struggling reader, because after checking it out, I really, really like it. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you guys what's inside. Okay, so here we go. We got a nice and bright, colorful cover, which is one of my favorite things. They don't have that with the daily workbooks, but with a lot of their other younger workbooks, they do. The skill sharpeners and whatnot. So I love that. In here we have a scan over here that what we will be able to scan and use for read alouds throughout the book. And then here we have a place where we can put our student's name. So here is a layout. It gives the contents, our table of contents, and I will bring that down a little bit more so you can see. And a second page. So you can see there are 18 units. Basically, when we look through this, you'll see you can do a unit a week. So that would be like 18 different units, but we also have cumulative sections in the middle. So if you would work on those for the week, then you would have additional units to do. It would last you more than 18 weeks. Here we have the sight words that we will be using, and they're listed by week. One thing, and you will see as we work through this, that I noticed they don't have the sight words listed individually like in a list like this per page. So if you want to see the list that you'll be working on every week, this is the place you're going to have to come back and look. And this just kind of gives a brief how-to for the parents. And so if you feel like you need instruction, I feel like at these young ages, it's pretty self-explanatory, but if you feel like you need a little more guidance, they have it all set up for you. And then we move into Unit 1. So like I said, those words were back on the page. You will see them, but they're not in a list format anywhere. This is I would do personally probably 1 page a day. If your student is struggling, you may want to do a section a day. You could make it, last a little bit longer. But for my student that I am homeschooling, I would definitely be doing a page a day. Again, if you're doing this maybe not with a homeschool student and it's just some extra practice, they may have other work from school and you might want to make that less. So up here we have each word that is in the unit, and in each box it has just the letters that you need to fill in to make each word match up here. So you can go ahead and read the words aloud. You want to make sure that you are reading or they are reading each word, write in the missing letters. Down on the bottom, again, they're going to copy the full word. So you may read these words and have them write them, and then perhaps maybe have them read the words as they copy them down here. And then on day 2, you see circle the 2 words in each box that are the same and write the word on the line. So 2 of the words will match, 1 of them will not. Write it and have them say the word. The trick is going to be having them repeatedly say the words so that they are beginning to read those words. Down here, we're going to mark your answers. So these sentences are fairly simple, and they should be able to read them. The only words that should be more difficult, really, would be the words that they are working on up here. Sorry, my kiddo is working on some stuff at the table and got a little bit loud. But so that would be the next day's page, or like I said, you can break it up. This for us would be day 3. We're going to just read these words, so you could point to them, have them read them. Complete the sentences and use the words above. Match them with the pictures. So they're going to read this, figure out which word, these words up here correlate to these words, and we're going to put them in. And then down here, we're going to circle the word that best completes the sentence and read the sentence aloud. So we've got day 3. Day 4, this is where the scan will come in. We can listen to the story on track 1. So once you've scanned that, you'll be able to click track 1 and it will read it to you aloud. If you do not have an app on your phone that will do that, or you prefer not to download one, then you'd be able to just read this to your student aloud themselves. After you read, color the robin. Then on day 5, you're able to cut this strip out, cut this out, and if you see the perforated little marks here, you can cut those out. You'll be able to string this in the back. I did not want to do that. I guess I could have done it for show purposes. It is, there is a solid back here, so you will not be destroying anything, but we've all seen these. They're just a pull through, and then you can show your student each word one at a time and have them kind of like orally test on those to see if they're having any difficulty or what words they're able to do. This is like put on the last page as a recommendation, I guess, is like a final, kind of like a spelling test or a reading test would be. I personally feel like this might be good, in our case at least, to cut out at the beginning of the week and every day go over them as we do these lessons up here. I think that's what we're personally going to do. And then on day 5, we can just do this, or if he's got them, maybe not do anything, because we do a little bit alternative of a fun school on Friday. So, and then we move on to unit 2. And again, you can see it's very similarly laid out. So each week, each unit is laid out like that. Let me see if I can flip here. Sorry, I did have a bookmark in it, but I must have lost it. And here we go. So here we go. Units 1 through 5 are all very similarly laid out. And then we have a review of units 1 through 5. And here it just says to color the star for every word you can actually read. So you will have them read, and if they're able to read the word, then they can just go ahead and color in that star, or maybe even make it fun and be able to put a sticker on it. There really is no other work. So like I said, I don't know that you need to make this a whole week. If your student was struggling and you want to see what they can do and whatever words they're having trouble with, maybe go back over. You could spread it out and make it a little bit longer. Or like I said, you could just do this in a day and move on the next day to the new unit. So it does go through that. Like I said, it has the cumulative review. As you can see, the words are getting harder. Words like yesterday, it's a little bit harder than bird. And some of the activities will slightly change as we work our way through this. So sorry that is. But one of the things I wanted to show you, there we go. In the back, they do have a teacher's, like a check, what do you want to call that? Like all the answers for you. So again, I feel like at this age, it's pretty straightforward and we're able to just look at it and check it. But if you would need maybe a student that is a little bit older, sometimes my going into 4th and going into 6th grade, check some of my younger students' work for me, like their additions or something. If I was asking them to check something like this, it might just be good to have this on hand just to make sure that they are not being too quick about it. Or if you're yourself, if you have multiple students, sometimes we're just trying to get it quick and we don't want to read every individual problem to make sure it's right. This is a very easy way to just quickly go through that. And in the back, it has some stickers for them. Who doesn't love stickers? The end. So that is everything for this book. Like I mentioned, it does come in pre-K, K, and 1st grade. So be on the lookout. I know that I have some fellow homeschool mamas who will be putting out reviews in those grades if this grade is not appropriate for your student. But I forgot I wanted to mention specifically that there are 120 words in here. So that was something that I just wanted to mention that I realized I didn't mention in the beginning. But if you guys like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe, and be sure to check the description box down below for the link over to this book. It will be an affiliate link, so I do get credit if you order. I really appreciate that, because especially in times like this, every penny is counting. So if you're planning on ordering homeschool curriculum, I do appreciate using that link. If that's a problem for you, though, you can just head over to the Evan Moor website and check out this and other books that they have. So I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.